look at the Warriors, arriving earlier on, looking sharp and determined. This Golden State team ready to get after it. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Stephen Curry.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo signed that big extension last season to remain a Buck. He said, "I don't care about glamour and big markets. I love Milwaukee. I can feel the love from the city every time I step on the floor. When I'm done, the only thing that's on my mind is spending time with my family. The Bucks are my basketball family. Kevin, you're part of my broadcast family."
And David, I am honored. And I love Giannis's attitude. Wow, that's terrific. D.A., thank you. Now, Golden State's starting 5. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for the Bucks, Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Allen is out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, mid-season, do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for the Bucks. One shot.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. And knocked out by Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, powers through it.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his number one attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. And that one, good.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
And here's Holiday after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Thompson. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Allen outside. Three-pointer. It's good. The assist that time for Holiday.
Boy, they're on fire right now. Flicking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Curry with the bounce pass. Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Holiday with it. Now Green defending. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Don't let his position as a point guard fool you now. Holiday can flush it with ease.
Pass to Thompson. Curry way outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And here's Holiday. Three-pointer by Andrew.
So long. I mean, this stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Three-pointer. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
They get the rebound. Warriors lead by 6. On the way, Wiggins. Another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into all those feet in their jerseys to try to deny them.
Zach Ellington, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Into the lineup for your Bucks.
1:14 left in the first quarter. And that one is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. On three-pointer, Wiggins, and another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting go.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to pull the team away early, you got to take it.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Majelitsa, who's checked in for Kevon Looney.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes at times.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed out to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked the ball.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Well, you talk about 3-and-D, guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
Pools checked in for the Warriors.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw.
Drains the three-pointer.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Giannis. Good work there as a goal. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
No good from Connaughton. The three from Poole. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And This Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
That's why I came up and teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
Klay Thompson.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to hit.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
And you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Holiday and Connaughton are the guards. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
And here is Curry, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. And Thompson gets it to go.
They've given a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Holiday. The Warriors pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And to the Kubo. And shoots it in.
You know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. Feels like nobody can stop him.
Thompson from long range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 9th assist in the game now. Middleton outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That is a real weapon in Middleton's arsenal. I mean, when you hit a 3 on him, he wants that sweet revenge, and he's coming back at you.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game, played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a right Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that would be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Something Richard will take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. It makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Wara checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done right there.
Here's Poole. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. DiVincenzo gets to Middleton. Giannis up top. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
You know, after winning most of the individual accolades, Giannis is focused now only on titles. And he'd like to get that in plural form. This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He is yet to miss a shot.
There's the pass to DiVincenzo. A great 1-2 block.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. There's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Thompson. And he gets the bucket. Holiday's got it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Distance doesn't mean a thing to Clay. He's too proficient a shooter for an extra few feet to make any difference.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 8. And the free ball is good.
He's enjoying the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chased out for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And this is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Giannis high post. Offensive rebound. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points, 3 rebounds and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight he's really turned it around. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what you think?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take good, not good, great shots.
Now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
Definitely they need to get out with the three-point shooters and contest. The deep ball is killing. This is what happens when the other team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
That's it for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay, connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's showing us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the
And again for three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Another three for Golden State.
That's his first great ball flick there. And something we've seen the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And if you look at the 2019 finals, Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And Thompson won. Good. Another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Shoots the three. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Curry with the bounce pass. Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 56 points in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. Not stopping. How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. A three ball. And another three for Golden State.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Middleton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Warriors get the other
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Curry on the wing. Over Holiday. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Holiday against Curry. Holiday attacking. Softly drops to the floor. 20 points for him.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And a deep three from he let it fly and he gets it.
Boy, was that deep.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Holiday the pass to Middleton and stolen by Wiggins. Thompson kicks to Wiggins from downtown. It's rebounded by Portis.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Green against Holiday. A the three. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Wiggins from outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Outside Holiday. Into the lane. Here's Giannis. Outside Holiday. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. Curry against Holiday. Thompson way outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's the Bucks on the break. Allen leading the charge. Good on the shot. Holiday's got 24 points.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard. Does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Over Middleton. Again, Wiggins missing.
And he rushed through that one, no doubt about it. The knee out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. Back to the action after this word. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got George Hill, also Matthews out there, Hood out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Nora in at the power forward. Porter passes to Bielitz, out to Lee, fires from deep. Good on the 3-point shot.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Matthews. I said again, Nora, and they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Porter looking it over. Here's Lee outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Hill left side. Lots of room. He clanks that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hill's got his first bucket in this one. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter. From D, Big Iguodala. And he's good on the 3-ball.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
No good from Lee.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
The kick out to Matthews. Launches it. That shot off. Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Here's Lee. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gonna go that time, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
The aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
Lee bounce pass. He leads up, finds Iguodala. Drains it from beyond the arc.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. Great freak, boy, I tell you, certainly gets the green light. I mean, from that position especially, he's really developed into a nice score from that spot on the floor.
And the shot goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Golden State's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Hood. Another shot. Can't get the layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their season records, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Wesley Matthews. Golden State also making some changes. Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Moody. Mora traps the board. And a wide open look for Hood. And that time, also a missed shot.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Pass to Moody. Here's the three. Here's Toscano. That shot is off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make. And, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.